Hey everybody, BATJAC J.W here. Get my name right. Yes, thank you for tuning in. Alright, it's Saturday morning. As we know what time it is, we're all tuned in. Well, some of us may be not tuned in on Saturday morning. It could be after the fact. But that's okay. You're here now, whatever time that may be. Maybe you're at work. Oh, lunch break. Maybe it's your day off. Maybe it's your morning off. Some people tune into my show right after the gun range. So I know there's one or two of you that do. Yeah, that's right. Cleaning your guns, checking it out. How did it perform at that range? Hopefully you did all good shots, bullseye shots, right? Yes. So, there's a lot of things I need to address for you guys, and I wanted to get that out right away before we jump into anything more. I wanted to address the 10,000 subscriber giveaway and all that. Okay, so, bear with me. There's a lot of things I'm trying to get out to you folks. The copper keychains. So, yes, I know. That's why I'm mentioning it now, so that you're tuned in now and you're hearing this. Bear with me. I know it's been some time, but I am getting those out. I promise you. I've got everybody's address that has personal messaged me. There's a lot of things that I need to get out because I haven't gotten them out yet. So even a little ways back. So I've just been so crazy busy at work. Work has been absolutely.
Let me ask you a really important question.
That's a good ad. That's an interesting ad that was playing. So I'm trying to get into the radio show there to read your comments. But I just want to tell you guys, yes, I am trying to get those things out. But work has just been crazy. So there's a lot of things I've been trying to get out to people. Just bear with me. Finances, work, time. Trying to sit down in time, and actually I'm in the process of moving again. Yes, moving. I said it. Oh my gosh, what are we talking about? So you have to stay tuned here, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But yes, don't forget that I have not forgotten about you guys. Okay, I have not. If you have sent me a PM with your address, shipping address to where you want that item shipped, it's coming. And I also have a brand new card that I've signed, and everything that's going to go with it. So I did get some out already. Some of you that follow me on Patreon, there was one of you, some of you there that have messaged me. I've got those out. So yeah, bear with me. I do apologize. Some people are unfortunately maybe not with me anymore because of certain things. I'm sorry. I've just been trying to get things out. So I hope you're still here and you're still going with me. So, okay, so we got some comments I wanted to read through. We haven't been doing comment shoutouts because really time trying to put trying to make videos. I swear what's going to happen, don't worry folks, is as soon as I get settled in where I'm moving to, videos will come back around a little bit heavier, and hopefully I'll have more time and ability to do so, and I'll explain more of that in the future as that nears. So don't worry, the channel's not going anywhere or dwindling off or anything like that. We're just trying to get everything focused on there. So, alright. Okay. Okay, so prayers go out to Mr. Holster over there. Hopefully he's doing well. We've had a lot of good YouTubers come around and try to support and do everything like that and try to support him. Big shout out to like Crazy Scotsman, because he really, with the things he was doing with the t-shirts and everything like that. For me, it really, no kidding guys, it's been penny pinching for me. It's just doing this move and everything and trying to stay on top of it, and of course me jumping the gun and getting off the island and coming out to the middle of the desert has cost me a lot, and I'm trying to stay afloat out here. So I've been doing what I can for everybody, but there's only so much and so far I can go with my finances and everything. But again, I thank Crazy Scotsman for really going out of his way and doing those t-shirts. That was a really cool idea. Okay, so we have some comments here. We got Bernard Flood, greetings from Ireland. He says, hey guys, the volume was a little bit low on that last one because we may have had the camera a little bit further away and we didn't get the luxury of using Santee's mic because it wasn't programmed to my phone. Joe P, as always, he says, fun chat, guys. Thanks so much. Joe, I do think you should have something that went your way. You should have gotten a picture or the signed card and everything like that. I hope it made it to you because I wasn't sure if 2 stamps are going to be able to do it by mailing a piece of copper along with the signed card. So I hope it made it. Douglas Walther, he says, the dynamic duo. Yeah. All right, and we have 3 Wolves 4570. He has tuned in. He says, fill those bottles with Kona. Too early for anything else. Yeah, a little. Of course, it was not beer. It was it was sarsaparilla. That's what we used. Okay, and we have Scott F. He says, you guys are having a good time. It's nice to see you. Good stuff. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I can't illiterate here reading stuff. Okay, Bohemian Hunting Club. He says, awesome video. How does this get 2 thumbs down? Trolls. Well, as a great ball player said, right? And I'm sure you guys, come on, who said this? They don't boo nobodies. That's right. You want to know if any of you guys out there that are starting your YouTube channel, you don't, I tell you this, the minute you start getting thumbs down and mean comments, you're doing something right. Look at that way, because that is so very true. Because that's right, they don't boo nobodies. Crazy Scotsman says, good stuff, brother. Thank you very much. And Darren Bag 6 Gun, good to see you back around again. I'm so glad to see you are taking part again in doing all this stuff. And of course, we have Lead 8541, and that is who we got for the comments on that video there. So interesting stuff. What has been going on? So job has been absolutely crazy. We have definitely been just going non-stop at work. I have been getting more busy, and I'm trying to stay busy at work. I need, of course, I need the income because decided to move, and I'm moving to. Yes, okay, I know. I'm held on to. Everybody's thinking, oh, is he really? Is he going back home? What was he? No. I'm actually just moving apartments. I'm going to a different apartment area. It's closer to work and everything like that. So that's been very stressful trying to locate a place and do all that kind of stuff. So, I finally located a place. I had to sign over, a lease and everything, and it definitely is not cheap. So it's going to cost me a great deal of money, and it's going to be very hard for me to scrape this one by. But I need to do it. It's just all part of it. So that's what's going on with that as far as the move goes. So, and those of you that have been following me on Patreon, I very much appreciate that. Of course, as always, the videos and the content is free. There, you don't need to pay for any of the videos. There may be videos in the future that maybe have a lock on them or nothing. I don't know yet, but the majority, everything right now is free. You just go there, check it out. And if you want to support me there, the options there, I greatly thank you. There's a big handful of you guys that do, and that is so awesome. I thank you every day, man. Thank you so much for that. It's helping me out more than you may know, okay? And so, as this move comes through, it's looking like by June, hopefully this all is going to take place. So, a couple of the other videos we did a throwback video that's pretty cool. Let's check that out. Let's see what we have. Another great I'm going to shut that off because that's going to be just the ads playing in the video, which is a good thing. I'm glad to see ads are running on the videos. Okay, we have 454 Packer. He tuned in on that one. He says, back then the store owners and crooked gamblers made out better than the miners. We had Joe P, Scott F. Everybody's back around, the usual crew. Varen K. And Varen, I do have some stuff I'm getting ready to send out to you again. Like I said, just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to put together everything and get money going. So, EB Saint, hey, look at that. He says antics and shenanigans in Dusty West. Yeah, Santi and I had a good time filming stuff like that. So it definitely was a lot of fun to just kind of throw those together. And we just totally ad-libbed that stuff, just crazy, like we're going to need a bigger boat. And we have Lion Quest Fitness. He says, be forewarned, Santee and BATJAC, they arrest vagrants in the Old West. Even Bill Hickok fell prey to the law for having no means for showing how he's aborted himself. Okay, greetings from Ireland, Bernard Flood. That's awesome. And of course, Darren Baggs, Six Gun, he's in there, tuned in again. Crazy Scotsman, he's always watching. Led 8541, and Bob Hartman. Thank you, Bob, for always tuning in, and I'm so glad you're here and you're going to stick with me, right? Okay? I got some stuff that I'm trying to get out to everybody, so I got things on the list and all that. So, yeah. Other news, the location that I found in the desert to possibly do some filming, and if those of you that have been on my Patreon, you saw some of the shooting videos that I posted there. That has been temporarily closed down due to the fire watch, so hopefully when monsoon season hits us out here in the middle of the hot desert, it'll open back up and I can get out there and do some filming. Currently, right now, on the list of things to do for me is, of course, obviously get this apartment squared away and get all the money that I need to shovel out for it squared away. Yes, that's been on the first to-do list. Secondly is to get a proper camera. I need to order a proper camera from probably Amazon. I'm probably going to have to get one. I do want to get, the HD camera or whatever, so that the quality for you folks when I'm doing those videos, beautiful close-ups of the wonderful firearms that we love and enjoy right here on the channel. Classic revolvers, classic 1911s, all that kind of fun stuff. And, of course, the movies and the love for the movies. That's what we're just trying to do. So, more good things to come. Don't worry. Channel's not by any means going anywhere. So it may have showed a slump or anything for now. Just because of really just time and the process of moving. But once all that clears away, I will be able to get back on camera and do some more stuff for you guys. I'm actually looking at a camera with a remote. So I can sit there on the table and then get everything set up for the coffee, for the radio show, and get back to the basics on how we used to originally do these things. So that is definitely on the plans. And I've also had a couple ideas up my sleeve. Ideas have been knocking around on paper for quite some time, and I hope that they come out and they're going to be good, and hopefully they make it out there. Because of course, for me, as another thing that the channel is geared for, towards and stuff, is there's a big romance with me and movies and such. So all those movies I love, I grew up with. My father showed me, we got Dirty Harry, the original James Bond, back when you had Connery and Roger Moore. All those great westerns, the John Wayne flicks, the western John Waynes, and of course, the McHugh and Brannigan, where he did his, his stick, where he was doing his cop bit. And of course, Burt Reynolds and Sharky's Machine, and I think one of my favorite Burt Reynolds films of all time, Hooper. All those things, and the romance between all of it and guns. That's really what drives it for me. Why do I own a Beretta 92? Because of Lethal Weapon and Die Hard, and stuff like that. Why would anybody want a Model 29 Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum? Because basically I saw Dirty Harry way too many times, and it became one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies. So, it's stuff like that. All the way back to where, how obsessed I was to creating grips that represented what John Wayne had on his 6-gun. And, that whole happy story and stuff like that. So I would definitely would like to take some time in the future to go over a lot of those things and look back and kind of rehash some of those stories, because this channel has come a long way, and coming up here in July, it's going to be 5 years, I believe. 5 years of this stuff, man. That's so crazy. 5 years, over 10,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. You guys are spreading the word, getting my channel out there. I really wanted to say that, you know, a lot of you are such a big part of my life, and how much you've changed me by just doing YouTube stuff, and you guys are a part of everything. And just to think that there's over 10,000 people that have liked the content so much that they have subscribed. They're there. They're watching the stuff. It's amazing. And I really appreciate that, because it shows that there is an audience for things that I've enjoyed too. And that's all, you know, the whole point when I started the channel. Wasn't that, you know, I looked at a lot of other channels and everything, and I decided that I wanted to share my crazy journeys and things that I've bought, and because of, you know, which going all the way back to when I first bought a Smith & Wesson Model 10 Snubby. And I remember asking my good buddy that I bought it from, gun dealer in Hawaii, he said, you know, I said, hey, you know, I'm of course buying it because the movie Witness with Harrison Ford. I said, you know, he thought that was kind of funny. You know, he said, well, I can't believe you're buying this because of a movie. But yet I thought, you know, a lot of this times I thought, yeah, I can't be the only person that would do something like that. And sure enough, I started a channel, a YouTube channel, start sharing that and broadcasting that out there. And there's a lot of you guys that are out there that share that same thing, you know, the obsession that, oh, you know, I saw that in that movie, I've always had to have it. So, like The Getaway with Steve McQueen, and why did I want a green jacket and a nice little A1 1911 that I can take to the range and throw around and do some stuff with, because of the movie Hunter, Steve McQueen, 1980. Awesome stuff. So, I just shot my inland today a little bit more at the range, the indoor range, and ran about 100 rounds through it, or maybe a little bit more. Just, you know, really driving it through and everything. Of course, if you haven't seen the recent video where I call it fixing my inland 1911. Some people go, my gosh, why would you change out like a drop safety system in your gun like that? Well, that gun really, I mean, there's without a doubt, I mean, that gun there is a range gun. And that's what I do. I take it to the range, and you know, and that's it. So I wanted to see if it would improve the trigger. Now, the Series 80 thing doesn't totally bother me. It's not like a deal breaker where I'm looking at a 1911 and, oh, it's a Series 80, you know, I don't want that, you know. It's not a deal breaker for me. But I do like tinkering around with it and seeing if I can, you know, what I can do with them, especially ones like that. Now, I'm going to say this right now. A Colt, I'm not going to do that. I'm probably not going to do that to a Colt. Just because those things are just the way they are from Colt and everything. I don't want to mess with them. But my other guns like that, like I've done it to, what else did I do it to? I did it to an auto Ordinance 1911 that was a World War II style, and they put the Series 80 stuff in there. I did it to that one too, so I just wanted to see, you know, and it did. I mean, I gotta say, you know, today was the first time out shooting it or everything like that, and I think it improved the trigger pull, and it got me to group the shots a lot better at the range. And there it is again. It's a range gun. It's something that I bought because I love the old GI style 1911s. That's just me. The romance with it. It's just, that's what it's all about. It's the romance of that old classic. So there you have it, and that's, of course, you know, owning the original ones is cool and everything, but you kind of want to, you know, you don't want to beat them up too much. So, and they're nice to have a replica, and you know, and I spray painted it. What the heck, you know? Some people go, "Man, that's crazy. You would just spray paint a 1911?" Well, you know, it made me happier with the thing, you know. So that's just that. Now, I'm not going to go spray paint a Colt Python or something, but well, I mean, hey, if it's yours and that's what you want to do with it, go, you know, go for it. And so, anyhow, you know, fun times, fun stuff, man, I tell you. But yeah, that's what gears me with guns. It's all about the movies. It's all about something cool. I love classic stuff. I've never really been a tactical guy or into all that kind of stuff. I have not been. I just, I dabbled around with it a little bit here and there, but for the most part, all my stuff I buy is based on old movies and just the old school stuff, man. I love revolvers and old school 1911s. In fact, the Kimber 1911 is the only one that I own that has got all the bells and whistles on it with, all that fancy stuff. Other than that, to me, the true romance is that plain Jane GI 1911, and a lot of times when it has that name on it, Colt, I get all shaky and, jittery and itchy, and I gotta discharge the wallet, and then I'm eating soup for a month. But, no, it's going to be moving into this apartment place. I will film some stuff on that. And if you already have not, follow me. Follow me on BATJAC J.W. radio show channel. That is my vlog channel. If you wish to follow me there, I will be filming bits and inserts from there. There's also some other things that I do there, extra behind-the-scenes stuff if I'm doing anything with the Arizona Ghost Riders or my daily life vlogs and stuff like that, if you're interested. So, there's also that. So if you are you want more BATJAC J.W., check out that. And of course, always the Patreon channel is some exclusive content that's kind of been strictly over there. Just because I'm trying to protect the channel. I'm trying not to get any, for say, issues here. So there's some stuff that maybe I filmed that I think, wow, it's a really cool idea. I want to film it, but maybe I'm kind of a little leery about posting it here. But I post it on Patreon, and that's okay. So that's where it's been. It's been going over there, some of the stuff. So, but not to say that there isn't cool stuff here that I'm going to be posting and ideas. There's a lot of ideas knocking around. There's a lot of things going on paper and thinking about it. So hopefully a lot of this stuff is going to start to come out and get it filmed and see how it turns out, how it shakes out. Sometimes I have this really great idea and I do it and we film it and we spend a lot of money in it and publish it out, and unfortunately didn't get as much likes as I thought it would. So sometimes it's as my dad used to say, it's like yard selling. Sometimes it's chicken, sometimes it's feathers. I don't know. Sometimes I guess maybe I thought it was a really cool idea. Maybe somebody else didn't. I don't know. You can't please everybody, but I just still think it's cool to film stuff and have you guys as an audience, because I think I have the best subscribers out there, and there's a lot of us, everybody here, this small little niche community that we have, our smaller channels here. I think we just really have an awesome turnout, and the care and the, it's like Mr. Holster said it, and I totally get it, and it resonates with me, and I really understand what he's coming from. I never imagined I'd have so many friends that I've never met, and that is so true, what he said there. So, I'm gonna end this one out to Mr. Holster. Stay strong, live long, man. Prayers be with you. You take care of yourself and keep going. And to the sunny slopes of long ago.